Jumbo everybody, in today's video I'm going to share with you what I am bringing down to Disney World for a 6-day trip, and it's going to seem like a whole lot of stuff, and I will explain why. We're not going to have access to a washer, and we are doing a split stay between two places. The schedule that we have is going to be pretty packed, so because of that I am packing a lot of convenience things. I'm bringing things that we need to bring like a whole kitchen down in our suitcase. It's a long story. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump in and see all the stuff I'm bringing. Suitcase number 1. Okay, so this is Mr. Simple Life's clothes in a Shack Pack packing cube, and what we've done in here is we've basically put the clothes just folded in the order that they will be worn, and it just made it a little bit easier to keep everything organized. Undergarments in that packing cube there, and then here is my makeup, and this is just the bare bones basic stuff. So I use Savvy Minerals makeup, so I have the foundation, I have a couple of eyeshadow colors, a lavender spray, my misting spray is out right now, so I'm using that, and some brushes in there, some Seedlings baby wipes, that kind of stuff. And then I also have a mirror protected in between some fleeces and jackets. And then on this side, I have our Toiletries. This is a Toiletries bag from Magic to Door, and I actually have a review of this, and I'll link that in the cards. So I have some face pads there. I have some things for nails, so stuff like nail file, nail clippers. I also have some band-aids in here in this little pouch as well, and some hair ties. I also have a razor down in the bottom of that. Eye mask. This is a little travel curling iron here, and then I also have some earplugs as well as one of those hair protectors, not a hairnet, but whatever you call one of those. And then I have our tooth care items, so a couple of toothbrushes. I also have some picks and some floss, dental floss in there too, and some toothpaste. And also have our wet toiletries on the far left hand side, so things like shampoo, witch hazel, conditioner, shower gel, facial moisturizer, that kind of stuff. And that's a waterproof pocket on the far left. So this space is being left open for some produce that I need to throw in there at the very end right before we leave. And then in the bottom here I have some mandarin orange cups to take along too. And then I also have our first aid kit, and in here I have some face masks, but also in here too I have a thermometer. I also have a few other things that we would use from a medical standpoint, so some C-bands, motion sickness bands. I also have some Thieves cough drops, a couple of extra band-aids in there on that side, and some tea. That's the traditional medicinals Eater's Digest. I have some colloidal silver for immune support, some more band-aids, especially the blister block band-aids. I have those in there too. In the bottom of this, I have some mullein, and that's for respiratory support in case we were to catch something. I also have some homeopathics. So I have a motion sickness homeopathic. I also have a migraine homeopathic too. Those are both from Highlands. And then in the very bottom, I have some ginger capsules. That's also for motion sickness. And then I have some oscillococcinum. That is a flu remedy from France. So that is suitcase number 1, just waiting on some produce to throw in there at the very last minute, like apples and stuff. And then this is suitcase number 2, so I have our diffuser for the hotel room. This is a travel tripod. And then here, this is our little kitchen items. So in this Ziploc bag, I have items that we would need to cook with. So meat scissors, can opener, little flippers and knives and things like that. Then I have our Proctor Silex electric skillet there too. We're going to be staying in a suite style hotel as well as an Airbnb, so that makes sense to use there. Paper cups, and then in here I have some items to clean both of those different types of rooms. I have some sponges, I have some dishwasher detergent and clothes detergent, some trash bags and gallon-sized Ziplocs, hand soap and dish soap, as well as a little Dollar Tree mending kit in here also. And then I have some paper plates, The first suite style hotel will not have plates for us, so I have to bring those. And then I have some napkins. This is a collapsible bin from the Dollar Tree for all those cooking utensils. I also have an UV glove in here too, just because the lid gets a little hot. Then some towels and a drying mat. Those are from the Dollar Tree as well. And then I have an Ohio State blanket just to protect everything that is in here, as well as to use as a blanket on the bed. And then I have two large, these are like cooler bags for when we get groceries from the Publix down there in Florida. So then on the other side, I have goodie bags for two of my essential oil family members. I'm going to a Young Living conference, so those are for them. I have a couple of hats for the Disney parks, some shoes, and then these are my clothes. So I have my undergarments there, and then in this packing cube, same thing as what I did for Mr. Simple Life, I have my clothes packed in the order that I'm going to be using them. So pajamas on the top, then day 1, day 2, day 3, yada, yada, yada. So it just makes it organized and easy to pull out when needed. So that is suitcase number 2. 2 more left. I know it feels like a lot of stuff. I don't normally pack this heavy, but this trip, just one of those trips, you know? All right, so then suitcase number 3. So I have some individual waters double bagged there so they don't leak. A couple of Hot Logics underneath, and then this is our park packing cube. So a couple of parking money in there. I have a fanny pack. And this is a hand purifier to hang off of my park bag. Cute little Minnie Mouse. And I have a couple of umbrellas there. Probably won't need to use them, but I have them just in case. A couple of ponchos as well, just for those pop-up afternoon Florida showers. Some sunscreen. It's going to be real hot. This is one of those ID pulls that you can get from the Dollar Tree. And I have that for Mr. Simple Life's Magic Band, so he can clip it onto his pants rather than wearing it as an actual watch. It's just a little more comfortable for him. And some just random park items like a pen and some Kleenex and earplugs and more bandages and things like that. And then I have a lanyard for myself. And I also have some things on this right-hand side. This is a cooler for some frozen meat. I have to bring down 3 days worth of food frozen in this bag. So that's how we're getting it down there. And that's my park bag, that brown backpack. It's a cooler bag to carry around at the Disney parks. So then I have some plastic containers for the Hot Logics and some plastic utensils there. I have our pills and vitamin C packets and Ninja Red in this packing cube here. So basically like vitamins mostly in there. Some snacks in here. So things like plantain chips. I also have sardines and oysters and Epic Bites. A whole bunch of plastic cutlery. And then more snacks in there. And then on the other side, I have more plastic containers for the Hot Logics. And I have underneath that some extra Ziploc bags. And then I have some more snacks like organic raisins and some chocolate. And then I have some larger bagged waters and things like that. So I have all of those in that bag there. And then we've got our carry-on. So typical stuff in that blue package. I have our confirmations. Here's my liquids bag. I have all of my essential oils that we're going to need for the week that we are gone. Plus I have some nasal spray in there for the airplane and some hand purifier. Back behind our confirmations, I have, that's a little lookbook for an essential oil friend of mine. And then I have some magic bands, gotta have those. A reusable shopper bag that I'm going to double as a purse. And then this is my thing that I like to keep all of my charging cords and electronic types of items in. And then this is my at-seat bag from the Dollar Tree. So I have some earbuds, I have some Kleenex in here, as well as a little notebook to take notes on. And then this is a Dollar Tree Disney word search right there, a little portable charger, and some motion sickness remedies inside my little pill container. So items I have left to pack are my wallet, my phone, my house key, and then our travel lunch, and that'll be that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you haven't already and you'd like to, hit that button down below, subscribe so you never miss a daily video. Happy packing. See you all tomorrow. Ciao.